Hey, welcome to Haphazard Homestead. I'm glad you're here. Do you like potatoes? Do you like to grow potatoes? There are so many great, unique varieties of potatoes that you just can't buy at the average store. You have to grow them yourself or get a buddy to do it. And even then, it's hard to know what variety of potato to grow. So in this video, I'm going to review a really neat little potato, the Magic Molly, a purple potato. Yes, a purple potato. I'm going to cover growing and storing Magic Mollies and then eating them in different ways too. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best potato grower around, but I do enjoy growing and eating potatoes. I got a late start in growing my Magic Mollies. They're supposed to be a good storage potato that keeps a long time. I usually plant my storage potatoes at the start of June here in Oregon's Willamette Valley. But I was a couple weeks late in getting them in. The harvest was good anyway, in early November. Here's an issue with a purple potato. They are hard to see in the dark, rich soil like here at Haphazard Homestead. Magic Mollies are considered a fingerling potato, so I didn't expect them to get big. But they did turn out to be larger than most varieties of fingerling potatoes. And their yield was alright too, at 8.5 pounds from 1 pound of tubers to start with. Magic Mollies are a nice deep color right out of the earth. After curing them for a few days, the dried soil on them kind of blocks that pretty color. But I'm not about to wash them until I use them. I think potatoes store better that way. Here's an issue with these dark potatoes. It's really hard to tell apart from a rock. Which one is the rock? Which is the potato? Which do you think? Which is the rock? Which is the potato? Which is which? Potato or rock? This is the potato. These are the rocks. These Magic Mollies did store well. This is a full 5 months later, and even a potato that had a divot out of it was in good shape. This is 2 pounds of potatoes that are left. You can see they don't have the most beautiful skin, but let's just open that up. Look at that. Look what they look like on the inside. That's a beautiful little potato. Look at that. That's a beautiful dark purple. And you can see here the difference between what a potato should be. It's got a nice beautiful skin on this one. Now that doesn't make it a bad potato, but it's just not as beautiful as that one. So there's the difference. But that still is going to be a good potato in there. And you could actually eat that without any trouble at all. So some of these are really beautiful. Now let's talk about how they are for eating. I bake these in the oven. What do you think they look like inside? What do you think? Boom. 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 Huh. So it doesn't have a perfect skin. That's alright. I'll take one of these. Now see, that's much more like a baked potato. Kind of a dry taste to it. It's decent taste. Take an old cold tater and wait. That is so good for a tater. Nothing wrong with having a potato in your pocket for a snack later on. These roasted potatoes are good with stuffed squash or with cabbage and onions. Boiling Magic Mollies changes their color from a deep purple to more of a lavender. But they do make good mashed potatoes that are fun for an Easter dinner. And these Magic Mollies make some decent oven-baked home fries, although they cook fast. I top these crispy fries with the tart lemon tang of wild sumac berries, and that's good business. Hot. That's good. Cutting the Magic Mollies even more fine, they make a great breakfast hash with a fun deep purple color. I even use the Magic Molly potatoes in trying a cheese-free cheesecake recipe from the 18th century from over on the great YouTube channel by James Townsend and Son. That will be a subject of a future video. The Alaskan developer of Magic Molly potatoes, Bill Campbell, once said in an interview that he wanted his potato breeding legacy to be happy people eating Magic Molly potatoes. By my account, his legacy is assured because I'm happy eating Magic Molly potatoes, and I bet you will be too if you give these great little potatoes a chance. I hope you've enjoyed this review of Magic Molly potatoes. If you've grown these potatoes or have other varieties you recommend, I'd really like to know. Well, I hope things are going well at your place. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If this is your first time here at Haphazard Homestead, I hope you subscribe. If you're growing potatoes, keep those roots cool and well watered. Thanks for watching. Bye!